Hello and welcome to the Brick Creek. Today I show you the review of, this is the review of Mould King's 17019, the Fastrac 4000 tractor. Like always, Mould King has a problem with writing, or often. Here's his traitor, without the I. T-R-A-T-O-R. Okay. Sorry, I forgot something. For all the people who watched my FAQ, thank you, and thank you for your comments back. Thank you, appreciate it. I don't cut my videos, so I drink in my video. I don't care. So, okay, we have 2,596 pieces. The instructions are officially authorized and designed is this by RB Instructions. There are two links in the video description. One goes to the shop where you can buy this. The price always includes worldwide shipping and custom. And the other link goes to the original designer, RB Instructions. There you can look what he's done else. And here we have it, our little yellow tractor, the Fastrac. This is from a company, I believe JBC or JPC, I didn't know it. You've seen it. And it's not official license from them, but it's it matches very well. It matches very well. The instructions has some mistakes. Not bad mistakes, not totally badly. So the tractor works, it drives, but you can improve it. And sometimes the images are wrong. So you see pieces you haven't assembled yet, and in the next picture they are gone, and on the next side you assemble them. So sometimes you see pictures, you see pieces, or you didn't see pieces you already assembled or didn't assemble. So that's a little bit weird, but you get used to it. And I show you in a few seconds on the model where you can improve one thing with the steering. Okay, this set comes with 4 motors. The battery box is the 2.4 gigahertz receiver 2, and you get this 2.4 gigahertz remote, obviously. There's a possibility to steer that with a Mould King app, and when you buy this there's a QR code, but not on every handy, and it works and everything. So I tried it, and some models work and some didn't. At that point I checked it, but for me a RC model or power functions has always to be controlled in hardware and not in software. Okay, here he is, our little yellow tractor. And there's the 720, and it's the same tractor, only in red. But this here has 4 additional, I show to you in a second, 4 additional tools you can connect, and they are also working on the glass Xerion from Lego, says the designer. And the only difference are the 4 tools you get to assemble. Here the tractor itself is only different. The difference is this here, and this here is on the other red. That's the only thing. Okay, we have 2 L motors directly pushing hard to the axle and give speed. So he's incredibly fast, because this set has, I said, 2,600 pieces, and the 4 additional here have 1,200, 1,300. So this has only 1,200, 1,300 pieces. So he's really fast. There's an M motor that goes to an axle that is underneath the tractor, and it goes down under the whole length. And it's for the tools, and obviously we have a servo to steer it. Okay, so I show at the end of the video, after I say goodbye, you see some scenes where I drive this outside my house or inside, depends on the weather. Okay, so I know there is not much space here. You only see a few meters, but centimeters, but this thing is incredibly fast. So it moves really fast and makes a lot of fun for adults or for children. And all the technic pieces here, I believe this is a great set for adults and for children. For adults, obviously, because it makes a lot of fun to give power, and it's an enjoyable build. The tools have no super fancy functions, but this is real life equipment. So this is based on a real model, and the blow and the heavy harrow, or is it heavy harrow, loader, disc chopper, and the blow. These are things you always that you can really buy for this here in the real world. So this is good for children, because on this model they say easily how the motors and everything works, and with the tools they see the actuators and all the things and how you get angled with gears and so on. So I believe for children this is easy technique, and you see what you're doing, what you're building, and you understand it. When I built the Porsche gearbox, I don't understand it. It makes fun a little bit, but I'm pushing gears and axles and everything in, it works, but I don't really understand it. But what I see here, I understand. And that's great. That's great for me, and I believe this is auch great for children. Okay, so now the other, the haters can hate. Oh, guck mal, he buys he shows us so many technique and he don't understand it. I don't understand the gearbox, but I'm not really interested. Okay, we have here, you can open the HUD, and there's the battery box and the receiver. Nothing fancy. And this time both L motors go to A and not AB, because this is a special function from Mould King. When you have two motors, A and B, when you push here this button and push A and B goes on A. So that's a possibility to give a turbo mode. Here both are on A and both give immediately full throttle. So great. We can open the doors, we can adjust the mirrors. Here we have two actuators, and with them I can raise and lower the connector, and here the axle, the connection to the motor and the connection to the tractor itself. I can lower sorry, upper and lower it. Okay, this is the tractor. So now here the blow, or was it the blow? No, the loader. Loader. This part was in the foil, or with all the small rubber air blisters in the foil for packaging. That reminds me always of the first episode of Monk. So great. Okay, so there's one bummer in this set. You have the possibility to connect pieces here and here, at the end or at the front. You can connect two things at the same time. You have 4 additional tools, but only 2 are connected to the M motor. The others, you have to do it manually. So here are 2 functions. One is manually. It moves these 2 actuators in and out and angles the I don't know the English term, I forgot it. In one of the last videos, one of you nice viewers told me what it is, but I forgot already. This is my English is better than you think, but sometimes because I don't have a script, so I just blah blah blah, and so often I don't know the words, but when I hear them, I know them. So it's okay. The other 2 actuators that are angling the hole, I show you. Come on. So now when no, it connects here. Sorry, it doesn't connect to the M motor, but it connects to the actuator for rising and lowering. And so when you rise and lower the actuator, you do this here too. So you really can raise it up. You see, it's not over the top of the tractor, but I think it's high enough. And so for a child, it sees what it's doing, it sees the function, it sees how it works. So I believe this is a great set for children from the age of 8 to 12. So this was the loader. This is the heavy harrow. I don't connect it because it has the same function. With the connectors here or with the gear here, I only lower and raise the actuator. Nothing more. But we have a lot of the rubber connectors. If you need these, you have a lot of one in the set. So this is the first one for an 8-year-old. Easy, one function, you see it, and it explains the actuator, and it shows where non-friction pins are needed. That's always good if you know that. Then we have here the glow, and I connect it in front. I know normally it's connected in the back, but only for showing the function purpose. It doesn't matter. Man, come on. If this video is 52 minutes, you know that the idiot didn't get it to, man, come on. So now you see why I sometimes regret not cutting. Because when something like this happens, 300 viewers thinking, look at this idiot. Man. Okay. If you see a cut in a few seconds, then that's when I lost my inner peace and silence and getting very aggressive with this here. Oh, now I lose it there. So, okay, now we have it. Man, I was already getting nervous. Okay, here we can again raise the whole tool on the tractor. Here we can, now he's, yes, now he's working. So, and what's connected, obviously, I'll show you, I hope it's the right. Come on. So the last pin, who carries all the weight, goes always heavy. Okay, and at last our disc chopper, and he has a little design flaw. You see this gear here, and this should rotate our arm here. The arm has here a gear where I can lower it, and the black one should go over a little grey one, a bigger grey one, to the light bluish grey. So, and you see what's happening. Okay, this time it, yeah, but not in the other. And you see that here the connectors open, and now they don't go in any direction, because this here is not connected to the panel. And when you give force to it, the weakest point are the connectors. And so all the force goes to the connectors, and they are bending, opening, and so the whole thing don't work. So you have to connect, if you want to make it here, you have to connect it somehow to the panel or another way. Because you see, in one, but not in the other direction. And not always. Okay, that's one function. The other function is our rotating disc. Give this tool the name disc chopper. Okay. And I don't connect it now because it makes the same and you don't see it. I hold it. So, okay. So for all the people who think, man, that's stupid, the yellow tractor and the red tools, yes, then buy the red one. I bought the yellow one. But with colors, with such vehicles, working stuff, no sports cars or something like that. I don't know the name or in which category the tractor is. But with such vehicles, I don't have problems with the colors. If this is not lime green, and there is a package with 4 other tools with over 3,000 pieces. I show you next. And there is lime green. So we have a yellow black tractor and a lime green and white additional tool connected. So that looks great. Okay. Or the accessory, I don't know. Okay. The thing I told you. Here, I don't know if you see it. Now there are 3 pin axle Technic connectors, Technic pins. One side axle, one side pin, and the tail ones without friction. And in the original design, it is made with 2 wide length red axles, and they don't move so good. It works, the steering works, no problem, but it is a little bit harsh because it needs more power. So the engine, it's not so smooth. One German viewer told me after assembling that he don't see that mistake in the beginning like I did, because it worked, but he spent more time and see that it works not so smoothly, and so he showed me pictures. You need 4 of the pin axle. You need 2 black lift arms in length 3, and you need 2 lift arms, or Technic beams is English word, or Technic beam 3 length black, and 2 length Technic beam with hole, pinhole and X-hole, and then you can change it on both sides and it is smoother. Okay? Okay, that was it. I love this set because it's cool for adults. Yeah, it's so great. Because it's cool for adults. You see how the Technic works. It's easy Technic. It's reliable. It's a cool set. It's a really cool set. And you have 4 other tools you can buy. You can buy the other set, then you have 4 more tools, and each of the other tools is really big. Some of them are bigger than the tractor itself and have over 800-900 pieces. Really great. Okay, so a suspension, a little bit of a suspension, but tractors not really have a good suspension, or often no suspension, so no flaw. Okay, I'm Frank the Brick Freak. Thank you for watching. Thank you for answering or give me comments on my last FAQ video. If you're new to the channel, watch the video. I introduce you, after 3 years, I introduce you to my channel or who I am. A little bit late after 3 years, but that's life.